Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are doing McCall pattern options. So this video will be McCall's 2017, and as I mentioned in my previous videos this week, it is Ankara Appreciation Week, so every day this week I will be wearing Ankara fabric. Whether it's one that I have posted before and made before this year, or one is coming up at the end of this week that I have made this week. Now, before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload an amazing video like this one. Now, Joann's has a pattern sale that starts July 15th and ends July 18th. So make sure if it's something that you see that you really want, make sure you write that pattern number down and then go to Joann's and see if it's in the drawer. If not, you can always go to eBay, Etsy, or Amazon, or check anywhere that you can that sells patterns. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into the McCall patterns from 2017. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these patterns from 2017. So I'm gonna start like I start every single video off with the early spring leading all the way up to the winter. It's a pretty good size of 2017 pattern. So the first one is a Learn to Sew pattern. The pattern number is 7530. I picked it up for view B and view D, and those are one of the views I would do when I get around to this pattern. Once again, that pattern number is 7530. Next one is 7531. I have seen this done. This is, you need to use knits in order to do it. It's also a Learn to Sew pattern for fun from McCall's. It's 7531. 7532 is the next one. I love these the sleeves on view D. That's the reason why I picked up the pattern, and this is 7532. 7533, I love every single view on this pattern. I would do it differently if I decide to do every single view on this pattern, but it's 7533. 7534, I like view D, the faux wrap dress, top portion of the dress, and that's the view I want to do, and it's 7534. 7535, I love every single view on this pattern, so the one that I am interested in doing right now would be view B, and it's 7535. 7536, I like view A and I like view C. Now the plan with this pattern is to use the bodice portion of this pattern, but a different skirt to create a dress. So that's the view, that's the vision that I have, and I have this pattern planned just to use the bodice with a different skirt. But once again, this pattern number is 7536. Next one is 7538. The reason why I picked up this pattern is for view C, the color block portion of this pattern, which is the dress, and it's 7538. Next one is 7539. It looked like I picked this pattern up twice. So if you are interested in getting one of these patterns, go ahead and DM me and comment below, letting me know that you want this pattern. And once again, that pattern number is 7539. And I like every single view on the pattern. Next one is 7540. So I picked this up because I like view A and view B, but I could also see myself doing view D in this pattern, but it's 7540. Next one is 7541. I like view B in this pattern, so that's the reason why I picked it up, and it's 7541. Next one is 7542. Now, this is a reissue pattern. The new pattern number is McCall's 8161. I sewn this back in May when I did the broomstick skirt and paired a top with it. This is the top. The only thing I did was add ties to the back of it. I'll go ahead and put a picture up for this pattern as well. And its pattern number is 7542. Now you could get it in McCall's 8161 if you are interested. And of course, I have the same pattern, so I have two of the same pattern. The next pattern is 7543. I have two of these patterns. And it could be a reissue to this pattern too, I'm not sure. But if you're interested in copying one of these patterns, just let me know and I'll be interested and I'll go ahead and send it to you. So I picked this pattern up for view B and view D. This pattern number is 7543. And the next pattern is 7544. I picked it up for view C. I also like view B on this pattern, so that's one of the views I would do, and it's 7544. Now I know this pattern is reissued, so if I find the pattern number, I'll go ahead and put it up. This one is 7546. I love the button-down style of this shirt. I like view D. I also like the cold shoulder, which is view C. So I would do one of those views when I get around to this pattern. It's 7546. Next one is 7547. And I like everything about this pattern. I like the overalls. I like the romper. I like the pants. So I could see myself doing this pattern 2 or 3 different times. And this is 7547. And the last one to the early spring patterns is 7549. Brittany J. Jones has a tutorial on YouTube for this pattern. And it's 7549. This is a quilted jacket that she did, which is view A, I believe. And Emily Hallman also did this jacket in view B. So those are one of the views I would do when I get around to this pattern, and it's 7549. Now moving on to the spring 2017 patterns. The first one is 7561. This is a Learn to Sew pattern. I picked it up for view A, but I may also do view D on this pattern. So that's one of the views I would do when I get around to this pattern. View A is only 4 pattern pieces, so it may be something that you may be interested in doing for the Scoop Challenge, because we do have 5 more weeks left. So this is your opportunity to pick up some quick, easy, simple patterns. Use the hashtag and go ahead and sew up some patterns for the Scoop Challenge. This is 7561. Next one is 7562. I picked it up for view C, and that's the view that I'm interested in doing. It's 7562. Next one is 7563. I love this pattern. I picked it up for view B and view C, and that's the views that I would do when I get around to this pattern. It's 7563. 7564, view C. That's the view that I would do, and it's 7564. 7566, this is one of those patterns that I believe So Your View did, which is why I picked it up, because I wanted to do it back then. I just never got around to it because other things took place work-wise. So this view D is the one that I'm interested in doing, and it's 7566. The next one is 7567. I have 2 of these patterns, so one is up for grabs. If you are interested in this pattern, let me know. Put the pattern number below, and also DM me to let me know which one you want. This is view A. I actually have the same fabric for this dress as well in my stash by Nicole Miller. This is 7567. Next one is 7570. I love view A, and I also like view B, so those are one of the views that I would do when I get around to this pattern. It's 7570. Next one is 7571. I picked it up for view B and view C, so I'm interested in doing one of those views, and it's 7571. Next one is 7572. I like view B on this pattern. That's one of the views that I would do. It's 7572. Next one is 7573. I like view D. I don't know why I haven't done this pattern yet, but it's 7573. 7574. I like every single view on this pattern, honestly. But I'm interested in doing this dress right here. It's only 6 pieces, and it's 7574. The next one is up for grab if you are interested. However, this is a reissue pattern. I'm going to put the new pattern number if I remember to put it up, what the new pattern number is. But one of these is up for grab if you are interested. It's 7575. Brittany J. Jones also have a tutorial on this pattern. Just let me know that you want this pattern, and when you DM me, let me know that you want 7575. And I picked it up for view B, of course, and view D on this pattern. Next one is 7577. I like view A and view D. That's the reason why I picked it up. And once again, it's 7577. This will be a nice, lovely summer. Oh, I could see that. So being sewn up, you know, sometime during the summertime. Next one is 7578. This one is I'm not giving it away because it's in 2 separate sizes for 2 separate reasons. I picked it up in a bigger size for the bottom, and then the top portion I picked up in the smaller size. But this is 7578 athletic wear. 7579, I picked it up for A and B to do a 2-piece set. 7579. And the last one for the spring 2017 is Nikki, of course, is 7580. I actually picked it up for the top on this pattern, and then 7580. Now going ahead, moving over to the summer pattern of 2017. First one is 7591. I like view D on this pattern. That's the reason why I picked it up, but I also like view B, so it'll be one of those views when I get around to the pattern. It's 7591. 7592. Now this one, y'all, it's only 4 pattern pieces for pretty much every single view here. View A is the one that I would do. So if I get around to doing it for the Scoop Challenge, it will be view A. And it's only 4 pattern pieces. A quick, easy sew. 7593. I like every single view on this pattern for different reasons. So whenever I get around to this pattern, I would do pretty much every single view. 7593. 7594. I like view C. That's the view I'm interested in doing. And this is 7594. 7595. I like view C on this pattern. That's the view that I would do when I get around to this pattern. 7595. 7597. I picked it up for view B and C. So those are the views that I'm interested in doing. Once again, it's 7597. 7598. This pattern has been reissued. This pattern was also a Sew Your View pattern. I want to say back in 2017 as well. And that's when I picked it up. I like view D. It's only 4 pattern pieces. And it's 7598. 7599. To be honest, I don't even know why I picked up the pattern. I think because I liked view A. I still like view A. I may do it someday if I had like a vintage party to go to, or to support something that was vintage or whatever. Because I mean, some patterns that are vintage are also very cute. But this is 7599. 7600. I like it for view C and view A. So those are one of the views that I would do when I get around to this pattern. 7601. I like view A and view C. Those are the looks I would do when I get around to this pattern. Once again, it's 7601. 7602. I like all views, but the one that I'm interested in actually sewing up would be view D, and that's the view I plan on doing eventually someday. 7602. 7603. I remember Brittany J. Jones did this pattern. I like view B on this pattern. I also like view A, so I would do one of those views when I get around to this pattern. It's 7603. All right, 7604. Now, I did this pattern back in May. When I did 7542, I paired it with this one, which is 7604, which the new pattern is 8066 if you are interested. I did view B as a broomstick style tiered skirt, and that's the view that I did, but now I'm interested in doing view C as well. So whenever I decide to do this pattern, I may do it for the Sew Maxi for Mother's Day. Not sure, but whenever I get around to doing this pattern again, because it was an easy sew, it was a simple sew, I would do view C. 7604. Also 8066. 7605, I love view A and view B. I just haven't gotten around to doing this pattern yet, but it's 7605. 7606, I love this wrap skirt on view C. I love the bodysuit as well. So I would do this as a 2-piece set, and this is 7606. 7607, I love this jumpsuit, A, C, and D. Now D is just some pants, A is just the top. But I love the views, so it's 7607. 7608, I love B, C, and D, so those are one of the views I would do when I get around to this pattern. It's 7608. Next one is 7609. I like view B on the pattern, and that's the view I would do. It's 7609. And the last one for summer is 7610, some athletic wear. I like every single view on the pattern. I'm not sure which one I would do, but it's 7610. Now moving on to the early fall patterns of 2017. The first one is 7620. I like view A on this pattern, and that's the one that I'm interested in doing. Once again, it's 7620. Next one is 7621. I like view B and C on this pattern. I'm more interested in doing view D on this pattern. And once again, it's 7621. 7622. This is a easy swing style dress with a cold shoulder. I like view F. This would be a easy, if you do not have time to sew anything for like a quick and easy holiday dress, this could be your go-to. And it's view F. It's only 4 pieces, probably front, back, neckband, and a sleeve. 4 pieces, 7622. 7623. Now listen, I love this for the button-down shirt. It can be used as battle of the shirt dress that I plan on doing for the springtime. I like every single view on this pattern, yes. I actually like the midriff section as well. I'm not sure if they're calling it band or midriff, but I like that detail of this pattern. I like this handkerchief style of view C, but it's 7623. Also, another button-down dress. 7624. Now, originally I was going to use this for the cold shoulder, but decided against it because the fabric I want to use, I'd rather use it as a dress, and I don't have enough of the fabric. So I decided to scrap that because I do want to do this as a dress versus just the top. So you may see this thing coming up soon. It's 7624. All right, moving over to more early fall patterns. Next one is 7625. So this is an older pattern. When I say it's older pattern, it is a classic vintage style pattern from 1955. I like view A, and that's the view that I'm interested in doing, is 7625. Next one is 7626. This have made its way around the internet when it came out, but it's 7626. 7627, I did this pattern last year in 2020. Actually, I did it in 2020, and I also did it again back in February for the Disney African Princess collection. I used view B to utilize for Cinderella. I'll go ahead and put pictures up here so you can see that, and it's 7627. I love the Cinderella look that I created utilizing 7627 view B. Next one is 7628. I love view A on the pattern, and that's the view that I'm interested in doing, 7628. 7629, I know this pattern have been reissued. I have plans on doing this later on in the year this year, and it's 7629. If I find what the new pattern number, I'll go ahead and put it up as well. It's 7629. 7630, I have plans on doing this, but I want to do the top, but I also have plans of utilizing an Ankara fabric, great for Ankara Appreciation Week this week. Using Ankara fabric for view E, the top, but also do a jumpsuit as well in the same fabric. But this is 7630. Next one is 7631. I like view A and view B. This is a learn to sew pattern, so an easy for beginner style pattern. It's 7631. 7632. I've been wanting to do this jumpsuit forever. I just haven't gotten around to it. I love the tie-ins for view D. I love view C. I love view B. I love all the views on this pattern, so you can't go wrong with whatever fabric or whatever view that you choose. Just be mindful of how you want it to look, right? It's 7632. And the last one for early fall is 7634. I love this loungy style sweater vibe, lounge pants and a top. I love it. It's 7634. All right, so I thought that was the end of the early fall patterns, but I have a few more from early fall. So this is 7635. Now listen, I have 3 different patterns, but none of them is up for grab. And the reason why is because this one I used during Black History Month back in February. I used for a waterfall jacket, which you have seen during this week when you've seen it Wednesday when I did the, if you're on Instagram, you've seen this jacket, which I will post here. You've seen it doing the jacket and coat day, which was Wednesday. So it's 7634. I picked it up in the larger size, and the reason why is because the bottom. I need it in a larger size, but I could use regular size pattern, 8 to 16 for the top and the dress. I just need, because of my hips, because you know, I got a little back there. So I need the bigger pattern to accommodate my hips. I'm just saying. All right. So I have a small waist, but you know, a little bump back there. So I need the bigger size for that. So that's why I have 3 different patterns. One is already cut. Love it. But I have a couple of requests to make this for a couple of family members. So it's on the list, but you know, whenever I get around to it, I'll make it for family members. This is a great pattern, by the way. It's an easy sew. It's 7635. And Brittany J. Jones also have a wardrobe series to that pattern. If you are interested, go to Brittany J. Jones' page. I think she still have it. I'll try to link it in the description box below for 7635. Next one is 7636. I have 2 of these. They're not up for grabs, by the way. It's 7636. I cut this pattern, and after cutting the size that I need, it was a little too tight. I just needed to cut one size bigger, so I went ahead and picked up the pattern again to redo this pattern. I made it in a plaid. It was amazing, but it's 7636. And of course, Nikki on the pattern. 7637. Now, I have had this pattern since it's been out. However, if you're part of S.C.O.O.P Academy, Norris Ford, thank you, Norris, did this tutorial. I think it was course number 12, the bomber jacket. If you're part of the S.C.O.O.P Academy, you know what I'm talking about. It's 7637. He did an amazing tutorial for this pattern, and I just haven't gotten around to sewing this pattern. However, I have some nice, lovely black and white and carved fabric that I want to use for this bomber jacket whenever I get around to it. All right, moving over to the fall patterns finally, right? 7651. I like View B on this pattern. That's the reason why I picked it up. Once again, it's 7651. 7652. It's been on my list forever because I like this color block number right here. View G, yes. I could see myself wearing it to a holiday party, as a matter of fact. It's 7652. 7654, I love this off the shoulder right here, but this is a created pattern, so you could use any bodice or skirt and make it your own. It's 7654. 7658, this is a basic top, really. I like View A, that's the view that I'm interested in doing, and it's 7658. 7661, all right, listen. So I love every single view. I love the bow in View A. I love every single view on this pattern, and it's 7661. And the last one for fall is 7666. Now, the reason why I picked up this pattern is because I used to stay in a place where it would get cold in the fall, winter time. And this pattern right here, it spoke to me when I picked it up. I was like, yes, I love this jacket. I still love this jacket. I still want to do it. So I'm going to put this on my list to do. And I'm going to give myself a time frame of next fall to do this pattern. It's 7666. And the last set of patterns is the winter patterns. And the first one is 7681. This is a reissue pattern. Now, if you notice, this is a Learn to Sew pattern level 2. So the level 2 basically means that you should have sewing knowledge, like making darts, inserting zippers, you know, things of that nature in order to complete this pattern. Now, you know, I believe in 2017 is when McCall started doing level 2, level 3 to not only do Learn to Sew for beginners, but intermediate sewers as well. It's 7681. 7682, this would be a great shirt dress pattern if you want to do a shirt dress. However, the buttons only is for the bodice. The skirt is just normal, no buttons. I like it for view C. I have some plaid in order to do view C, and it's a 7682. Next one, 7683. So I've seen Brittany J. Jones do this dress for Mimi G and Norris Donta Ford's wedding. It was amazing on her, by the way. It's 7683. And I'm interested in pattern piece number 2 and 5. 2 pieces, you good to go. 2 and 5, but I also like 1 and 6 as well. So I'm not sure how I would pair it together, but those are the ones that I'm interested in. 7684, I love the entire view of C. That's what I'm interested in. And this is 7684. 7687, I love the basic style of this pattern. Kind of like a boxy top with some statement sleeves like view C. So I can see myself doing that pretty soon. It's 7687. 7690, I love the pants on view C, and I also like view B as well. So whenever I get around to this pattern, it's 7690. 7693, I love the style of this pattern. Yes, I love the jacket. I like view C for this pattern, and it's 7693. And the last one that I have is 7694. I love the modal style of this jacket on view A. I like view B because it's no sleeve as well, but whenever I get around to this pattern, I would probably do view A. Now that's all the patterns that I have for 2017. Well, there you have it. That's all the patterns that I have of McCall's from 2017. Now, make sure you get your list together, go to Joann, pick up those patterns if you are interested in any of the patterns that I have shown. July 15th through July 18th is that pattern sale. So like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.